knew this girl would destroy this family.
Albert Crook introduced himself as Kate's uncle, sir.
What?
The girl is a crook? Oh my god. If only we had known, we would have treated her like a princess.
Your brother is dead. He's dead because of you. It should have been you.
Help! No, please. Why are you doing this to me? No! Why does everyone leave me? Why leave me again? Uncle Albert, it's Kate. I'm going to freeze to death.
Kate! Kate! Kate!
Is that you, Uncle Albert?
Yes, it's your uncle. I'll take you home.
But Kate didn't hear those words.
No, don't fall asleep, Kate! No, get down, Kate! No, Kate.
When James heard from the guards that the Crook family had arrived at their house, he couldn't contain his joy. He had been trying to get in touch with them for a long time. And now, one of the most powerful families in New York City had come to visit him in person.
Sir? The Cooper family's saved. Get that damn girl out of the front yard. Take her to the backyard. She's done enough damage to this family.
Yes, sir.
The company's dying, and I need the Crooks. And I won't let her embarrass me in front of the Ravens.
How's she doing?
We need to get her to the hospital.
Hi, gentlemen. Hi. What brings you to the Cooper's house?
You Kate's father?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you're a good family.
Yes, Cooper's family's a good family. Hey! What's wrong? Where are you going? Oh, come on! Ah!
James was beside himself. He didn't understand why the Crooks had treated him so coldly.
My apologies. The Crook family has taken Kate, sir.
And why did the Crooks take Kate?
Ah! I knew this girl would destroy this family.
Albert Crook introduced himself as Kate's uncle, sir.
What?
The girl is a crook? Oh my god. If only we had known, we would have treated her like a princess.
James remembered that the Crook family had 8 sons and 1 daughter. She had fragile health and never appeared in public. The woman he met 8 years ago was the Crook family's only daughter, Caroline Crook.
Son, we must get Kate back.
She's our family too. We just punished her for what she did to Carol with our unborn grandson. There's nothing to worry about.
Yes, her punishment was severe, but it was necessary. They will understand.
Yeah.
We're gonna play this right. We gonna play this right.
Certainly, sir.
Fortunately, he came to us in time. Otherwise, the frostbite and hypothermia could have been fatal.
Thank you, doctor.
Take care.
I'm here now, dear. You're safe.
Kate heard her uncle but couldn't respond. Her eyelids became heavy again. She closed her eyes. It was the first time Kate felt comfortable and safe. Albert couldn't understand why a child who was only 8 years old had to endure such suffering. To get to the bottom of this, he called a detective friend, and within minutes, he had the complete dossier on the Cooper family at his disposal.
How is she?
Still unconscious.
What's this?
The Cooper Company has been suspected of being involved in smuggling. They're facing financial crisis, and that's why they tried to reach out to us for help.
Oh, really? Of course, I can help him, but I'll kill him first. Before we can help them. By the way, what about Caroline? Did you find her? What?
Caroline passed away 2 years after Kate was born.
And why did they leave Kate on the street?
James' new wife, Carol, fell down the stairs and she had a miscarriage. So James believed that Kate had pushed Carol down.
Boss, I'm sorry. James Crook is here. He wants to see Kate.
How dare he? Turn off the heat and open all the windows in one of the waiting rooms and let him wait there.
Okay, sir.
This was the least Albert could do right now to punish Cooper Jr., but it certainly wouldn't be the last thing he'd do. James Cooper had been sitting in the waiting room for half an hour already. He was very cold, but did not dare to leave. James understood that all of this was a test from the Crook family, but he wouldn't let it break him. He wouldn't miss his chance for sure.
What's going on?
It's all right. It's your Uncle Albert.
So, it wasn't a dream? Kate thought. They really took me? Emotions swirled inside her, but her pretty face remained expressionless.
Are you my uncle?
Yes. I'm your mother's brother, Albert. Do you remember calling me?
Do you come to take me away?
Yes, Kate, yes. We'll take you home, and no one will hurt you anymore.
Could she really be safe now? Has she truly found her home? Kate didn't know if she could trust them. What if they took her home and then abandoned her like her father did? Kate's silence made the Crook brothers tense. Everyone was waiting for Albert's reaction because he was the only one with experience in raising children.
What are you worried about, Kate?
Do you have something to eat? Are you not going to hit me?
The poor child was genuinely afraid of starving and being beaten, suggesting that the Coopers had mistreated her.
Kate, you are at a good place now. Believe me. When we get you home, you will eat whatever you like. Look, they are all your uncles. They are brave and strong, and no one will hurt you anymore.
And we all will protect you, Kate. We promise you that. No one else will harm you.
She wanted to believe in these wonderful people, but there was still something unsettled in her heart.
Uncle Albert, I didn't push Carol. It's not my fault. My father tried to make me admit it, but I didn't do it. It's not my fault. Do you believe me?
Yeah, I believe you didn't do it. I believe you.
Finally, she found those who love and protect her, a real family. Albert appreciated Kate's warm embrace. Though her hands were still cold, he was determined not to leave it just like that.
What kind of father tortures his own child?
Brother, is there a way to make the Cooper's family suffer? The simple bankruptcy won't be enough.
There is 8 against 1.
James had been waiting all night. He was hungry and felt exhausted. He wanted to return home, take a hot bath, and sleep in his comfortable bed. But at the same time, he didn't want to give up. He had to wait for the Crook family. Kate was his daughter, and they were her relatives. So, he was also part of the Crook family. They wouldn't leave a family member in trouble, would they?
Finally. Maybe I'll get called to the Crooks after all.
My dear, how are you?
But Carol was even more worried not about her husband, but about her future. The Cooper family had fallen into an economic crisis. James has borrowed a lot of money, and Carol understood that having a child would forever tie her to James and his problems. That's why she decided to get rid of the baby inside her. So she staged a scene where Kate pushed her from behind. She knew James would believe her, not his daughter whom he had never loved. But now, everything had changed. Kate turned out to be the niece of a very influential family. That's why Carol was scared. She was afraid that everyone would find out that she had done. Her world would come crashing down. Carol knew she had to act. She had a plan. The bunny was part of this plan. The world was empty. She felt extremely vulnerable and lonely. Had they abandoned her again? Or maybe it was just a dream.
Hey, Kate. Are you feeling better now?
Upon hearing these words, Kate's stomach growled traitorously. How long had it been since she had eaten? A day? 2?
Do you want to have some breakfast?
Hey guys, breakfast.
Hey, sunshine. Hello, princess.
Kate. Morning, sweetie.
Hello, my sweetheart. How are you this morning?
I'm fine.
Very good. We have here for you pizza, hamburger, pretzels, and pancakes. Everything for you. It's time to eat, darling.
Maybe you want some pretzels?
No, pretzel not. She woke up. She cannot eat pretzels right now.
Grandpa. I won't. I want hamburger.
Yeah, hamburger. Eat hamburger.
Great choice.
Well done. Hamburger.
Kate was nearly drifting off to sleep when suddenly she heard an unfamiliar voice.
Little school backpack.
She thought it might have been a dream, but the voice echoed once more.
Little school backpack.
Who are you?
I'm your guardian angel.
I have no angel.
Little school backpack.
I'm Kate. I'm not a little school backpack.
After those words, he appeared out of nowhere, Kazo.
This is how I know you. The girl with a little school backpack. Your mother entrusted me with taking care of you when she passed away. You can call me your guardian angel if you wish.
My mother would never do that. She never trusted anybody and never leave.
A man in white, Kazo truly was an angel. He was destined to be Kate's mentor. He tried to establish a connection with her, but sometimes children can be very difficult, even for angels.
You'll see. We'll have a relationship like a master and a student. My name is Kazo, and I used to be quite the personality.
Okay, if you're my real angel, why you never helped me before?
Kazo knew about everything that had happened to Kate. After her mother's death, she endured a lot of pain. Constant scolding from her father, mistreatment from her stepmother. She didn't even feel loved by her grandparents.
Kate, from now on, I'll protect you. First, you need to rest well. I'll be back later. This thing is my gift.
Kate felt a gentle warmth from Kazo's touch. Within minutes, she felt much better.
Oh my gosh, how did you do that? Thank you, this thing is very beautiful, but I have one question. Kazo?
The word was empty. Only the red thread on her wrist reminded her of the stranger's presence. In the blink of an eye, 10 days had passed. Kate's injuries had almost healed. The doctors considered it a miracle that she had recovered so quickly. But Albert sensed that something was bothering Kate.
Hey. Hey, Kate. How are you?
Fine.
Hey, what's wrong?
Uncle Albert? Where's my little bunny?
Albert remembered that the bunny was there when he found Kate, but at the time, he didn't pay much attention because Kate's life was in danger.
Is this bunny very important to you? We can buy another one.
Yes, we can, but This bunny is the last thing that left from my mom.
Okay, listen. If your bunny is still there, we'll find him.
Really?
Yes.
I'll go with you too. Please?
Okay.
Thank you!
Albert didn't want Kate to return to the place where she had suffered so much pain. However, he couldn't refuse when he looked in her crystal clear eyes. He couldn't say no to her. On the day James was beaten and ended up in the hospital, the Cooper family went bankrupt. Now, the once lavish Cooper house looked empty. James and Robert Cooper sat on an expensive sofa, but even it, like their other possessions, was mortgaged.
Son, why did you take so many loans?
And now you're crying. Why didn't you treat Kate better?
Why are you blaming me? You didn't treat her any better either.
Don't touch me! Enough! Just shut up.
James knew that if they had all treated Kate better, none of this would have happened. The crooks could have helped them through the crisis, but it was too late.
Mom, Dad, James, don't worry. Kate will be back.
Oh, come on, Carol. What makes you think so?
This bunny is her most precious possession.
What?
It's the only thing left from her mom.
Carol, despite all the hurt she caused you, you not only forgave her, but also helped her. Thank you.
As long as I can ease your worries, I'll be happy.
So kind of you. Thank you.
The Coopers didn't realize that Carol was doing this not just for them, but for herself.
Come in. Hi, gentlemen. Yeah, please. Please come in home. Please, come in. Nice to see you. Yeah, please. Welcome to the house. Hi. Right this way.
Dear guest, is this your first time in New York? I mean, the weather in New York is so lovely at this time of the year.
The weather is really wonderful at this time of the year. But that's one problem that we must solve. My granddaughter froze so much at your house that she ended up in the hospital. That's a great problem for you guys. Well, I think you are not skilled to take care of children.
Yeah. Kate, come and hug your grandma. I missed you so much.
James is Kate's father. Yeah. And a child can't live without her father.
I got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Katie. Katie, baby. I was wrong, okay? Can you forgive me? Okay, Katie. Of course you made a terrible mistake. But I still shouldn't have punished you like that.
Well, I think that's enough. We are here to take Kate's bunny back as soon as possible.
Katie, is it yours?
Bunny! Bunny! Kate is here. Kate will never leave you again.
But that wasn't her only reason for visiting the Cooper's house. Kate was also looking for Eggsy, her beloved parrot. Eggsy lived in the forest near the Cooper's house, but only listened to Kate. She was afraid of all other people. Kate whispered this to her Uncle Albert.
Uncle, I'll go and get Eggsy back, okay?
All right.
Tea?
Eggsy! Eggsy! Eggsy!
But the parrot had no intention of flying to Kate. This puzzled the girl because Eggsy always came to her when she was alone. Unless...
Eggsy?
Suddenly, Kate heard branches crack behind her. She quickly turned and saw her.
Hi, Kate. You're finally back.
Kate felt panic creeping in. Her worst nightmares were becoming reality once again. She was alone, and no one could help her.
Little Kate's managed to get a place in the entire family's heart, huh? Everyone loves and adores her.
She's a jewel we never deserved. She reminds me of the sweet times with my little sister, Carolina. I wanted to give her the world, but it's too late for that now. So I promise I'd give that best life to Kate.
Sure, we will. Well, the flight has landed. Let's go.
The rich Crook family has a little princess with them now. I wonder who she is.
Uncle Albert, is this my mommy's castle?
Yes, honey. And now, it's yours.
Ugh. We lost everything, including our home. And now we had to move to this old residence by the stupid countryside. I wonder what else is in store for us poor people.
The entire Cooper family had gone insane after everything. James often lost his temper and screamed at Carol. As they were arguing, Lena turned on the TV news.
Look! That's the brat! Spotted in the airport with the Crook family. And everyone's wondering who she is. Ugh, that ungrateful brat. We fed her, and now she's living the life of everyone's dreams. Look at us, suffering here like, ugh! Carol, give me something to drink.
Me too. I want some soup.
How dare the Cooper family treat me like their servant? Ugh, I have no happiness in this life. I even tried to poison James once, but he just won't die. Gosh, every time I try to seduce other wealthy men, their wives beat me up. Ugh, it's no fair that Kate is happy while I'm so terrible.
Carol had no choice but to live with the Cooper family until she found a good way out. So she thought of all evil ways possible to spoil Kate's happiness.
The girl spotted with the Crook family is a devil who pushed her poor pregnant stepmother off the stairs, leading to a miscarriage and hemorrhages. Forward to all.
And it was forwarded over to all the local gossip groups.
Do I also have a grandma, Grandpa?
Mason didn't know how to tell that innocent soul that after Carolina's disappearance, his wife went insane. And after 2 years, she got totally bedridden. But now that Kate's there, Mason thought maybe his wife would feel better.
Grandpa?
Yes, sweetheart. Yes, you have a grandmother. She'll be very happy to see you. But first, you need to get ready to meet your cousins.
Cousins? I've got brothers and sisters?
Yes, darling. You've got 2 brothers and a sister. They're gonna love you, too.
Grandpa, can I have a pencil and paper? I want to draw something for my cousins, as a gift.
Of course, sweetheart. Let me take you to your room.
I feel really comfortable and more loved here, Grandpa. Back at the Cooper family, I was given the smallest room that was the size of a bed. Grandma thought that giving me a nice room would bring bad luck to her family.
Huh? I don't want another sister. I'm already fed up with giving away my things to Jane. Another little sister's too much for me.
Will I have to share my toys with Kate now?
It's her little sister, Jane. So yes, you'll give her all your toys.
All my toys? No way!
Jane got so angry that she took all her toys and ran to her room to play alone.
She must be here to take all my toys. Hi, I'm Kate. Leave me alone. Go away. Get out! At least I'm not new to screaming, but I expected something different here. And it's not gonna be so now, is it?
Kate, it's all right now.
But always remember, you shouldn't hit someone, okay? I know Jane was wrong, but still.
Yes, Kate is a sensible girl. She'll understand. Right, my dear?
Yes.
Kate felt a bit sad, but she knew her grandparents were right. Agreeing to their words, she went to join the family for dinner.
It's Kate's birthday tomorrow. We're planning on throwing a huge party.
Really? I can celebrate my birthday?
Yes, sweetheart.
Here's your favorite crab meat, Jane.
She bullied me, and you all ignore me and celebrate with her. Why are you all supporting her and not me?
Jane didn't think she had done anything wrong in Kate's matter. The more she thought, the more aggrieved she felt.
I don't even want to eat with her. She's bad.
She's right. It's all your fault. Really, look, y'all don't even want to comfort Jane because of Kate.
Listen, Jane, no one wants to hurt or ignore you here. If you don't want to eat, leave. Don't cause trouble now.
Harry knew how unresponsible his wife and daughter were behaving. In fact, it was his daughter who tried to hurt the parrot and Kate, but instead of accepting it, they were embarrassing him more. Jane is our daughter. Why are you still supporting Kate?
Shut up! I said no more trouble.
Harry, why? Jennifer got mad when Harry left. Her resentment towards Kate grew even more.
What? Ever since Kate arrived, they've completely ignored Jane. And from what you say, I think that little girl Kate is so cruel.
Yeah, Mom. It's like nobody even sees Jane anymore. Everything's about Kate.
They treated her like a princess until Kate arrived. Also, you have no idea. That little devil is all over the news for pushing down her pregnant stepmom and killing her unborn brother out of jealousy. She's so dangerous. You need to protect Jane from her.
Really, Mom? I thought it must be the stepmom that's bad. I will protect Jane, Mom. Don't worry. I'll do whatever it takes to keep her safe. Her mom immediately sent her the video that was running over the internet. Jennifer watched it and realized Kate was much more dangerous than her mother said. How could a little girl kill her unborn brother?
Choose a dress for your birthday, Kate, dear.
Catherine and Mason had Kate's dresses customized for her. When Kate saw those many dresses, she couldn't believe her eyes. She was so happy.
Are they all mine?
Yes, all yours.
Grandma, I think I like this one.
Come on, wear it. Let's see. Ah, you look so beautiful, my dear.
And you're beautiful too, Grandma.
We must go to the party.
What? How? We aren't invited.
We don't have to be invited. We are Kate's parents.
Kate was happily preparing for her birthday, unknowing that her abusive biological parents were coming to her house, envying her life.
I want that dress too, Mommy.
Jane, I will buy one like that for you later. Not right now.
No, I want that dress right now!
Seeing Kate come in a sparkly dress and hearing everyone's compliments, she felt more envious. Jane wanted to get that attention with Kate's dress. With a wicked plan in mind, she rushed towards Kate.
This is mine! You stole my skirt, thief! I hate you! Get out! Ah!
Kate was flabbergasted by the turn of events. It was her first time even celebrating her birthday, but Jane had ruined it by tearing her dress and slapping her. She couldn't help but return her slap, despite her grandparents' warning. Kate, how could you hit your sister?
She hit me first!
Nonsense! Jane would never!
Kate hit me first! She's bad! She's evil!
I can't believe the Crook girls are fighting like this.
Kate couldn't take it anymore and decided to stand up for herself.
I'm not wrong, she's lying!
Huh. Let's go back to your room, Jane.
I don't want to go back! I want my skirt!
Uncle Albert entered just then. Seeing Kate sad, he embraced and kissed her forehead. Then he turned to the crowd.
What's going on here?
Kate took Jane's skirt and attacked her.
Did you see it with your own eyes?
We just heard. Maybe there could be a misunderstanding, too.
Stand up. Whoever accuses Kate, let me see you.
Well, why are we uselessly discussing who is wrong? Let's just check the surveillance, and we will know who's wrong, right?
Hearing about the security footage, Jennifer panicked. If everyone watched it, her daughter would be proved wrong. She couldn't let it happen. What? Why? Don't you trust Jane? Why will she lie about a skirt?
We will know that. Bring up the surveillance. Let's see what really happened.
In the video, everyone could see a smiling Kate cutting the cake. Suddenly, Jane bursts into the frame, aggressively pulling Kate's skirt and pushing her without warning. With the truth out, everyone sympathized with Kate now. How could you publicly shame Jane like this?
Everyone favors Kate again! I just wanted my skirt back!
Why are you all trying to...
Enough. You'll have to sign the divorce papers if you don't stop now.
It's Kate's skirt. Jane is blaming Kate for something she didn't do. Let me prove it.
Albert's assistant presented him with a document showing the customizations of the dress made for both Kate and Jane separately. Albert then clarified the misunderstanding about the customization of dresses according to their height and figures.
Jane, now go back to your room.
Jennifer and Hannah, overwhelmed and defeated, took their way out along with Jane. It's all because of that Kate. Why can't she take a little blame for her sister?
Everyone here is always picking on Jane. It's not fair to her.
Jennifer, visibly upset and struggling with her emotions, is stopped by a doorman with surprising news that 2 people were at the gate claiming to be Kate's parents. Kate's biological parents? It's time for the world to see Kate Cooper's true colors. After seeing her daughter Jane endure humiliation about the skirt, Jennifer couldn't stand watching Kate being happy. She thought with the entry of James and Carol, Kate's happiness would come to an end. And that was all she wanted. Let them in.
Should I confirm with the boss?
Am I not the boss here?
I will do as you say, ma'am.
Remember, James, you're Kate's father. They have to listen to you or else. We will fight for Kate's custody.
Yes.
Kate was happily celebrating her birthday, not knowing wretchedness was at her doorstep. James and Carol had entered the Crook mansion with malicious thoughts. Everyone knew they wanted to have Kate back only because they could benefit from the money and status of the Crook family.
I wish for my mother's happiness, Grandma's health, and my uncle's success.
Kate, happy birthday! Sorry we're late.
We've brought you something. Who allowed you inside? Get lost!
I was wrong. I've been too harsh on Kate.
We just want to be a family again.
It was because of your silly action, Kate. It caused your brother's death. That made me mad. I lost control because of that.
But that was in the past. Let's forget that and start anew.
Kate could guess why her father was there. She knew her stepmother was just acting like the time when she had accused Kate of her miscarriage. The Crook family felt more anger hearing them still framing Kate.
Kate, I'm your father. Please, forgive me.
You're lying, Father. You never showed me any care. You've always been cruel and punishing, never showing me love or kindness.
But we're here to make things right.
How dare you manipulate her pain for your own gain?
This situation isn't just about making amends. It's time you face the truth.
I am Kate's biological father. That's an undeniable fact.
Ha! Well, that's actually in question too. And Carol, you blamed Kate for your miscarriage, right? Did you really think the Crooks wouldn't dig deep into a matter that involved Kate?
Carol was sure she left no evidence behind. She wanted to come across as innocent, and she was willing to carry that act till the end. With that, she started crying like someone who had been wronged.
No, Albert. Even though she pushed me, she's just a kid who did things unknowingly. I don't blame her anymore. I have forgiven her. My dear Kate, I don't want to blame you for the miscarriage. We don't hate you. Come back to us.
Just cut your act, Miss Carol, and stop blaming Kate for your miscarriage when you clearly know she had no role to play in it.
Albert, what are you talking about? Indeed, Kate was responsible for my miscarriage, but that's all in the past. We want her back now.
You still want everyone to believe she was responsible? You won't shut up without the evidence, right?
Do you think I framed Kate? The baby was my own flesh and blood. Why would I harm my child just to frame her?
The acting is good. Very impressive.
Albert took out a USB and played the video through the projector. The video clearly showed Carol herself falling down while Kate was standing at a considerable distance from her. The guests and everyone were shocked to see that.
What is this? Kate didn't push you at all. Did you frame my daughter intentionally, Carol? What have you done?
James knew Carol was scheming, but not to this extent. Now that she was exposed, he started blaming her for everything. He wanted to make everyone believe that he was innocent and got manipulated by Carol.
I don't remember, darling. I'm so confused.
Oh, you don't remember yet that you framed an innocent girl? Then let me remind you. This is the evidence of your premeditated miscarriage and falsified medical records.
You planned to leave me and use Kate as your pawn, didn't you? Kate, it's all my fault. I was deceived. Father promises to take care of you, all right? Forgive me, honey.
Just shut up. I have evidence of all your intentions. As soon as Carolina passed away at the start of March, you immediately remarried Carol, even before the month ended. You never cared about Carolina or Kate, did you?
He's a monster, not a father.
Albert didn't stop there. He flashed documents proving James Cooper's involvement in smuggling that resulted in bankruptcy and the downfall of the Cooper family, and James being on the wanted list.
Get ready to go behind bars. There is no escape for you.
It's over. It's all over.
James thought he could still turn the tables by blaming Carol, but his wrongdoings were revealed too. He couldn't believe this was happening. He wanted Kate to help him, but she wouldn't. He was thinking of ways to get out of the situation.
Call the police, now!
This can't happen! I raised Kate! Without me, she never would have survived! I am her father!
James, you're not Kate's biological father. I have the DNA test reports with me.
Impossible! This can't be true!
James felt Kate was so cruel. He tried to protest and beg for forgiveness and a little help, but she didn't budge. He was filled with anger and resentment.
Miss Carol, you are accused of spreading rumors, defamation, and framing murder on someone else. Please cooperate with us.
No, you can't do this!
Carol hated Kate even more now. If Kate had taken the blame now, she wouldn't have been arrested like that. But more than that, she was scared of James now.
If only I knew! If only I had been different! It's all your fault, Carol! I'll kill you!
Leave me! I didn't do anything! It's all your fault!
Carol thought of marrying a rich man and becoming a rich wife again after getting out of detention by changing her identity. But now it seemed to be a dream slipping away as James tried to kill her.
How dare you! I'm gonna kill you today! You cheated me and played me! How dare you betray me!
Kate was the one that was hurt the most because of her father and stepmother's actions, but she somehow managed to smile through it all while others looked at her with sympathy and pity. After everyone found out about James not being Kate's real father, people around felt a little awkward, but it didn't affect Kate's mood.
Kate, sweetie, how are you? Are you sad?
No, Uncle! I didn't do anything wrong! It's Dad who did wrong things! And he should be the one being sad!
Seeing Kate being so mature made Albert's heart sink. The kid was only 9, and she was already going through so much. He looked at her and kissed her head and promised himself to do whatever it takes to keep the kid happy.
I know you're in there. Open up.
No, I won't. You need to be calmer before you talk to me.
How much more trouble are you gonna make, huh?
Me? Did I cause trouble? Are you even listening to yourself? Everything I did was for you and Jane. Have you even tried talking to Jane? Your own daughter? Do you have any idea how pitiful she is? You don't even protect your own daughter. What kind of a father are you?
Oh yeah? Is that so? Why don't you get a divorce then, huh?
Hearing the word divorce made Jennifer go deep into her thoughts. She was reminded of the time she hired Tina, a construction worker at Harry's company, to drug Harry. But Harry came to know about it and wanted to divorce Jennifer. At that time, Jennifer had given birth to Jane and manipulated Harry to not divorce her. Seeing Jennifer lost in thoughts, her mother started to badmouth Kate, but this only pestered Jennifer even more. Shut up, shut up, shut up! You stop worrying about me and go back to your own home. You've been staying here for far too long, enjoying the luxuries of hundreds of servants here.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. It's my niece Kate's 9th birthday today. She's the daughter of my little sister Carolina, who is no longer with us. But she lives on through Kate.
The guests started mumbling about how lucky Kate is to have such a loving family. They were calling her the real-life princess. One of the guests was Sarah, a little girl who lived in the neighborhood. Sarah was already jealous of Kate's beautiful birthday dress, but she got even more envious when Montesquieu walked into the party.
Mom, I can't believe! Is that really him? Oh my god! The world's best painter, Montesquieu, is here! I need to go and talk to him. I'm his biggest fan. I became a painter because of him. Mr. Carey, what a pleasure. You're my inspiration. Would you be taking an apprentice after decades?
Oh, yes. Even though I never planned to. I will be. Because this painting I received, well, it left me sleepless for so many nights. I had no choice but to take in that student.
When asked to describe the painting, Carey described it as bright and cheerful. Sarah's eyes lightened up as she painted with bright colors too.
If that isn't my newest student, Kate, dear, happy birthday!
Montesquieu and Kate had a long and fun conversation after that. Montesquieu grew very fond of Kate, and this made Sarah very jealous.
I blew up my chance to be Montesquieu's student because of Kate. Ugh! I hate her. I'm a better painter than Kate could ever be. Yet he's talking to her.
My old friend, let's go upstairs. I'll show you something that will interest you so much more than this party. Kate, come along, sweetie. Did you make these paintings, Kate?
When Kate nodded, Carey asked her about her paintings, and this question made Kate's day. She started talking about her paintings, and both the old men were listening to her in awe.
Mr. Carey, everyone's waiting to talk to you downstairs.
Oh, tell them to go home. I won't be meeting anyone anymore tonight.
Obediently, Albert went downstairs and informed everyone that Montesquieu won't be meeting people and that they should get back home.
Mom, I really want to talk to Mr. Carey. Let's just wait for him in the car.
Sarah and her mom waited for hours for Montesquieu in the parking lot. After Montesquieu said his goodbyes to Kate, he went towards his car where he was stopped by Sarah.
Mr. Carey, I am Sarah. We met a while ago at the party. I heard you were accepting students.
Sarah, who?
Me, Sarah, who won the Best Painter Award in the American Painters Council. I want to be your student.
Oh, no. It was open only for one specific student, and I already took her in.
Kate, can you take any more students?
I'm sorry, but no. I'm afraid that won't be happening.
But Mr. Carey...
Good night, dear.
Montesquieu drove away in his car, and Sarah just stood there in shock. The best painter in the world had no idea about her and won't even take her in as a student. As she sat there crying, she felt that Kate was the reason that she didn't get selected as the student.
Why does Kate get everything that I want?
After Kate said goodnight to her grandma, she went to her room only to find Kazo was there waiting for her.
Happy birthday! I have decided that for your birthday, I will teach you some magic tricks. What do you want to learn, kiddo?
No, I want to learn painting and then paint like normal kids. I want to eat, sleep, and play with Exie.
But if you learn some magic tricks, you can meet your mom.
Really? Show me then.
Kazo and Kate spent hours learning skills on how to open the third eye. Kate obediently followed Kazo's instructions until she could see a ghostly figure flying. Kazo asked Kate to recite some words, and as she did, the ghostly figure flung away. Even the ghost was amazed by little Kate's powers.
Goodness, little Kate is really powerful. You did so great.
Who are you?
Why can't I get free? I feel trapped here. What did you do?
What's happening, Master?
This red string on your arm is a soul gourd. It's used to capture lonely wandering spirits, fierce ghosts, and evil spirits. Let's teach this one a lesson and make her reveal why she is here.
After some struggle, Tina finally started revealing the hidden truth.
My name is Tina. I used to work as a laborer at your second uncle's construction site. 6 years ago, your second aunt offered me $20,000 to put some chemicals in your second uncle's tea, and I did as she asked. Right after I received the money, a large slab fell from the roof of the construction site and crushed me to death. That's the whole truth. Please let me go now.
Just after that, Kazo let Tina go, and she was moved to the soul gourd. But Kate was so confused. Did Tina mean Jennifer tried to poison Harry? But he was still alive. What was going on? Kate decided to put these thoughts to rest and better go to sleep. The next morning, Kate saw her grandpa watering the flowers in the garden, and she went running to greet him from her balcony on the second floor. She poked her head in the railing.
Good morning, Grandpa.
Good morning, my darling. Be careful there. You'll be stuck in the railing.
Grandpa, I think I'm stuck.
Soon, everyone surrounded Kate. Kate started to panic but didn't show it. Everyone else around her was going crazy. A big comfy pillow was placed in the garden in case she fell. All her uncles were trying to find a way to get Kate out of the railing. That girl is such a trouble. But look at the family going crazy for her, as if she's gonna die there. Such double standards. They never showed this kind of love and care for Jane. This is so not fair.
Kate, don't worry, okay? Uncle Harry will help you. Hold on.
Oh, look at you, kid. How did you even get in there?
Stop laughing at me and do something. A little help won't hurt.
Why do you need my help when you're perfectly capable of doing things yourself?
I'm trying, but I can't get out.
Honey, why do you think I gave you the red string? When will you learn to use it?
Saying that, Kazo disappeared and Kate touched her red string that gave her some strange powers. She was able to move the railings with her bare hands.
I'm out! Guys, stop panicking now!
Good Lord! Kate's okay. Let's go. Let's all have breakfast now.
Everyone followed Kate to the dining table except for Jennifer. She grew a little suspicious at seeing the railings. How did the iron railings move? How was little Kate able to do so? She had to know what was going on with this little weird niece of hers. She pops out of nowhere one night, makes the entire family go crazy over her, and now she can move iron railings? Something just didn't sit right with Jennifer about this. Why do these Crook brothers appear to be wary of Kate? Something is suspicious. Jennifer walked downstairs feeling uneasy as she wondered how Kate bent the iron railing where she was stuck so easily. All her uncles also felt a bit uneasy about it, but didn't want to make a big fuss. But Albert was questioning Kate separately with Mason and Harry.
Kate, tell me, how did you break this iron railing?
Uncle Albert, I don't know.
Suddenly, Albert remembered when Carol was about to hit Kate. She was unexpectedly sent flying by Kate. At that time, Albert believed he was the one who had kicked Carol. He didn't pay attention to it then, but now he was putting the pieces together. He realized it was actually Kate who had hit Carol.
Just how?
Everyone, this matter must remain between us. Kate, don't show your strength to others in the future, understood?
Kate couldn't understand why her grandpa and uncles were so anxious. She always thought having great strength was an advantage to help everyone. Yet her uncle insisted that she keep it a secret. She wanted to ask him why, but she didn't.
Where is Sebastian?
Don't be afraid, Kate. Uncle Sebastian is here to save you.
Uncle Sebastian, I'm already out.
What? How? But that's impressive. My Kate is really amazing. Kate, how about going to the construction site with Uncle Sebastian?
Yes! Yay!
But it's dangerous, Kate. You can't go there.
Kate isn't afraid of anything. Let me go, Uncle Albert!
Albert tried to explain to both Sebastian and Kate how dangerous that place could be for Kate, but they were too excited to pay attention. Kate insisted on going. Seeing her stubbornness, he had no choice but to let her go. So, he also put Harry in charge of taking care of Kate.
Fine, but be careful.
Yes! Yes!
Let's go then.
Wait for Kate! Kate needs to change her clothes.
Harry, you both better take good care of her. Don't let her out of your sight. Understood?
Yes, brother.
Kate changed her clothes, took her cat backpack, and descended the stairs, only to be stopped by Jennifer. Her face was covered with a black liquid, and her eerie eyes were visible through a black mask-like thing. To Kate, she looked like a monster.
Aunt Jennifer, what's that on your face?
It's the aura of death. It shows she has killed someone. Such a mask appears only on those who have killed and witnessed death firsthand.
Kate ran back upstairs to take Exie with her, scared that Jennifer might harm her parrot. After taking Exie, she hurried downstairs before joining Sebastian and Harry in the car. Meanwhile, Jennifer stood on the balcony, her gaze fixed on Harry. Instead of holding his own daughter, he is holding his niece. It's as if Kate is his daughter, not Jane. Knowing that Kate was going to the construction site, Jennifer felt a strange sense of unease, unable to pinpoint the cause. It was the construction site where Tina's accident had occurred, but there was no evidence left, and it was unlikely that someone could bring the dead back to life. So, Jennifer tried not to think a lot.
Wow! Uncle Harry! What is this?
This is the new stadium we're building.
It's so beautiful! Did you design it, Uncle Harry?
The stadium stood out with its unique design. The main structure was circular, flanked by gear-like auxiliary buildings. Harry had dedicated much time to this project, drawing inspiration from the complex beauty of mechanical watches.
Yes, I'm the designer.
You're amazing, Uncle Harry!
Hi, Kate. Time to learn some new techniques. I am about to teach you how to control ghosts.
Kaza lifted his hand, summoned a female ghost from his gourd, and swiftly marked her forehead with the ghost symbol using his index and middle fingers.
This is known as a work talisman. Once applied, the female ghost will obey your commands. Ordinary ghosts and wandering spirits usually don't appear during the day. They tend to hide in places like elevator shafts or between buildings. But evil spirits are different. They can roam freely, even in daylight.
Oh!
Now, I'll teach you the art of soul attachment. You need to bind this ghost to an object so she can move in daylight. An umbrella, especially a black one, is ideal. But carrying an umbrella all the time isn't practical for you, Kate. We need something else. Something light that can catch the wind.
Kate unzipped her cat backpack, unsure what she was looking for. Then her eyes sparkled with an idea. She pulled out a plastic bag she had used earlier for the parrot droppings, and she put it in the bag because she couldn't litter.
It's not dirty.
Kate, what are you doing?
It's nothing, just wiping it off for the ugly lady.
Harry mistakenly thought Kate was referring to the plastic bag as the ugly lady. The bag contained nothing but a lump of bird droppings padded with paper towels.
The technique of moving souls is a bit difficult and is not at the same level as opening your eye. You can try using the small bag first, and if it doesn't work, don't force it. Go!
Unexpectedly, the female ghost latched onto the plastic bag. Kate looked on in confusion. She tentatively stretched out her hand. Her fingers moved as though counting for a magical spell. She focused on saying the spell with dedication and said Abra, but the ghost suddenly left the bag. Confused, Kate quietly mumbled to herself.
Why did it fly out? Wait, I said the spell backward. I'm sorry. I want ugly lady to come back.
Right, you said it backward. Now try again.
Kate muttered the spell again, and the female ghost attached its soul to the plastic bag. Right then, the car was stopped as they had reached the construction site. The three of them got out of the car while Kate was still holding the plastic bag in her hand. A gust of wind suddenly blew, and the plastic bag in Kate's hand flew out with a whistling sound.
My bag!
It's okay. There's a cleaning lady at the construction site.
Come on, my little angel. Uncle Sebastian will show you around.
On the other hand, Jennifer and her mother were shopping and having morning tea.
Why do you have such a bitter face so early in the morning?
My mother-in-law asked me to divorce Harry, saying that I am not raising Jane well.
What?
Yes, I don't understand. I gave birth to the child and I know how to raise her. Who is she to say that I'm not doing a good job?
Did she really say that? God, she's too much.
Why does she interfere in your marriage so much? You better not give in to this kind of wicked mother-in-law.
But even Harry is not on my side. He took Kate to the construction site this morning, too. It's as if Kate is his daughter, not Jane.
Why is a child at the construction site? I'm truly speechless. Harry isn't her father. Why is she constantly clinging to Harry? See, I said this child isn't simple. She's taking everything away from Jane. And now she even wants to take Jane's father away.
I have no idea what to do.
Let's go to the construction site to find Harry.
What? No, Mom.
Yes, it's your and Harry's business. Why involve the Crook family?
Jennifer agreed. The mother and daughter rushed to the construction site. As soon as they both reached the construction site, a plastic bag floated and drifted, hovering in an open space, constantly spinning. Jennifer's heart skipped a beat seeing the bag exactly at the spot where Tina had been crushed to death.
Jennifer, what's wrong? Why are you so shocked and scared?
Mom, let's hurry up. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gust of wind blew, and the plastic bag rushed towards Jennifer. Jennifer screamed and ran away, stumbling in her high heels. But before she could take more steps, the plastic bag slammed into her face and covered her mouth and nose tightly. A foul smell invaded her nostrils. Jennifer was suffocating when suddenly, Hannah managed to rip the plastic bag off her face.
What the hell? Are you all right?
No, I am not. Obviously.
Let's go to the office building. We shouldn't grab attention here.
Among the rural elders, there was a saying that if someone walked on the road and was inexplicably struck by something light and fluffy on their face, it was a sign of impurity or bad luck. The mother and daughter were terrified, and they both hurriedly ran to the office building in panic. Harry!
Hey, Jennifer is your wife. There's no reason for a wife to be pushed away like that.
Don't try to throw yourself into my arms.
What? What did you just say? How could you say that? I am your wife. No matter how dissatisfied she was with Harry's words, she had to suppress her anger. She couldn't let others know that she and Harry were at odds. Jennifer looked at Kate and suddenly noticed something drawn on her desk. It was a cartoonish sketch portrait that reminded her of Tina.
Jennifer, go and wash your face.
Yes.
Master, what's wrong with Anne?
Did you see the shit on her face? It seems that Tina is calling out to her.
No, but it does smell a bit.
What are you two even doing here?
Harry, listen to my advice. Brent and Jane are already so old. You can't get a divorce. Give the children a complete family. It's normal for couples to argue and fight.
If that's all you have to say, then you can leave.
Harry, open the door! Just then, 2 security guards arrived to escort Jennifer and Hannah out. Hannah was feeling embarrassed. With so many people watching, she felt that Harry was going too far. But Jennifer was too scared, remembering the portrait of Tina, thinking, does Kate really know about Tina? But how? Mom, you go back first. I'll look for Harry by myself. Every time you come, you just cause trouble.
What? Do I cause trouble every time? Don't I always care about you? Whatever. I'm leaving.
Behind the construction site, Jennifer sneaked up to a bronze statue, checked it out, and was slightly relieved when she saw that there was nothing unusual. However, as soon as she turned her head, she saw a plastic bag hanging on the branch of a bush in front of her. The bag was blown up by the wind and followed Jennifer once again, which didn't go unnoticed by Kate, who was looking at it through the glass window of Harry's cabin.
Hey, I'm Kate. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of $1 Million Girl.